Welcome, guys, to Babinock Gaming, my new YouTube channel. I also have a new Twitter out. Um, you guys need to come check us out. I'm always up on Twitch anymore. Definitely check me out live and just hang out, have a good time. I'm not very serious. We have a lot of laughs and we really enjoy gaming and have fun while we're doing it. So today we're going over the whole New Worlds update. Pretty pretty nice looking update as far as combat goes. I'm still looking forward to seeing the future and what end game result looks like. I know they need to add significantly more end game stuff to do. I know PvP is the focus. However, we still need additional PvP uh, stuff to handle just to make it more entertaining for us as well. All right, so without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump right into it on the spotlight where everybody's mostly excited about that I'm hearing. Everybody really is talking about this great axe. It's a two-handed melee weapon that excels at large sweeping attacks. It's a marauder weapon, mastery, tree focus on high damage and multi-hit abilities to hack and slash your way through foes. That's what I'm talking about. Hack and slash. So the Reaper Mastery tree focuses on crowd control and escape prevention. So with that being said, it's probably going to be a nice little AoE. You could probably jump into a little twirl, hopefully, and you can stop people from escaping as well. Hopefully, it gives a slow or whatever. It'll be interesting to see how this weapon actually plays out. So you'll have the Great Axe will have a two-handed crafted weapon perk specific to it, in addition to the perks that are broadly applicable to other weapons. So, like I said, can't wait to see it in game. Hopefully, everybody gets that chance soon, as Alpha, slowly creeps towards the end, and we get more towards the regular beta. All right, moving right along. We got the quest. You can also do an epic quest for a legendary axe, which is also a nice thing. Level 60 adventures can speak with the ranger hero. So, they're giving us a weapon. You can go quest to get a legendary. Seems like a win-win. Well, like I said, really can't wait to see how it's all implemented in the game. Most of the stuff we're talking about is combat changes, which a lot of people have asked for quite a long time. And, we'll see how all the kinks work out in the end as time goes on. I mean, they're going to have to do more, obviously, to polish it up because, when you fix one wrinkle, another wrinkle emerges. So hopefully we just keep, progressing on the path of getting things sorted and hopefully they stay on top of it. The next big thing's your PvP duels, which I know a lot of people are excited and have asked about. No doubt, this is how you could test the combat system, how you can test if what your setup is compared to somebody else, and general fun as well. You can duel in solo and groups of up to 5 players per side, which I think that's interesting as well. So I want to know what they didn't say is if you can 1v2 somebody, 1v3, or if they have to be the same amount on each side. Either way, it's bound to be a lot of fun and should be a nice way to test certain builds against other builds. So, like I said, that was one thing everybody was definitely asking for. And then we got a shield update. You got your tower shield. Unleash your inner legendary or legionary with the new tower shield. So your tower shield quest also comes at level 60. No surprise there. Most of your bigger quests comes at level 60. And they've updated the way shields work both for armor and equipment calculations too. So shields now add to your armor in addition to a block chance, which I felt that it should have always done that. I mean, it only makes sense. I mean, it is a shield. It carries stats. Why wouldn't it? However, the armor bonus only applies when the shield is unsheathed and wielded, which also makes sense. Why should you be getting a calculation for a shield that's stuck on your back? That really doesn't make sense. You basically have to wield it for it to count 100% correct. So that's a nice improvement right there. Your combat systems, they removed the interrupts from light and heavy attacks for all weapons. So that's all this combat. I'm not going to run down through all of this, but like I said, in conjunction with everything else, it'll be nice to see how the gameplay reacts to all these little nuance changes. I think for the most part, it'll come out pretty clean, and hopefully, knock on wood, we go ahead and can move on with the next phase of, change and tweak in the combat system, maybe slightly more, but, you know, content. And, we really want a nice polished. You're not going to get a greatly polished game, but you want it to not be riddled with bugs and gameplay issues and a defective combat system right off the launch. So they are definitely, trying to clean it up to minimize all the negativity that, no matter what, you're going to get negativity, but they're going to minimize it, hopefully, with all these little tweaks they're doing. So, the critical hit system part 2, they updated the backstabs and the critical hit indicators. Another nice little touch. Target healing updates, add a visual effect to highlight the players that can self-cast. Like I said, a nice little touch there as well. The balancing for the bows, the spread shot damage reduced. I'm a bow guy, so when I see balanced bow like this, it makes me sad. Makes me sad. My heart just broke a little bit, but the rapid shot cooldown increased to 20 seconds. Evasion decreased 15. I mean, penetrating shot decreased as well. So hopefully, that don't affect it too bad, because when it comes to balance, you see the only two things on there is your bow and your shield. So hopefully, I really hope it's not as nearly too bad, and it makes me want to keep playing the bow, because I really love playing the bow. Not too many games you can play ranger and actually, a bow and have fun. So, all right, we're gonna keep moving down. We got the tool tips here. They're definitely polishing up the UI and everything like that, which I think is really important. It's definitely nice to see that they're going to continue to polish up the game and make it, visually attractive as well as easy to navigate. You definitely want your UI components of the game to be clear and concise of what you're trying to display. You don't like a jumbled mess. That's a bonus to me. I hate all the other crap, that you see where, well, doesn't look good, or the UI is kind of you're turned off by it. Progression, adjust the leveling curves from 1 to 10 to much better match the pace of quests. Rested experience, so that now starts accumulating after 12 hours, increased from 8. Reduced XP from PvP missions by 10%. See, I don't like that. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, yeah, I get you're trying to slow down a little bit, but I it's fine. It's fine, I guess. We'll just have to, wait and see how it goes. I don't think it'll be tremendously bad. And then in economy, the very last thing in this patch, we set the item changes to pave the way for future crafting systems. We've added new gathering milestones, resources, and crafting regions. In the future, we'll talk more about the crafting vision, which I feel is very important. As you know, most role-playing games, have a nicer crafting system. well, not some of the newer games. They pretty much, have a dumbed down, simple crafting system. I'm thinking of the true older games. The EverQuest 2, before they nerfed the crafting system, had a pretty in-depth crafting system, where you could actually die on a stove, which was rather impressive until they dumbed it down. But nonetheless, hopefully, we get a nice crafting system that, isn't so simple that I can set it to craft for hours while I'm not even there. You know, I really don't want a system where I can set, oh, craft 1,000, I don't know, L's, and I'm going to the store and I'll be back. And when I come back from the store, my, 1,000 L's will be sitting there. Hopefully it's a little more in depth than that, but we'll see. We'll see. It's still a work in progress, but hopefully this is a narrowing effort to get us to where we need to be for hopefully a March release. I'm really hoping that we get a release in March and we don't get more pushbacks. But we have to take a wait and see approach, especially for end game scenario stuff. But anyhow, I really appreciate everybody sticking around, watching this video. Like I said, it's a new channel, so please, please, please like and subscribe. If you want me to cover anything in my Twitch, or you want me to try a different game, go ahead and comment below. I always comment back. Like I said, I'm really laid back. We're a newer community, but the people that's been around me for a little while, we're really open, and we just kind of hang out and tell it the way it is, and we really enjoy everybody and look forward to seeing a lot of newer faces. So like and subscribe. Come check me out on Twitter. That's brand new as well. If you could follow me on that, that would be marvelous. Check me out on Twitch when I'm live. Smash that follow button, and I will see you when I'm live. Peace.